Hey you guys, good morning, good Monday, November 28th morning. It's Monday, happy Monday. Hey ho, it's Monday. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I really do. I hope you enjoyed the Thanksgiving holiday. Now we're back on the grind. I think today might be a crazy day at work. Preparing myself for that. I don't know if we have a game scheduled for today. I hope not. I'm really not in the mood to be bothered with one. I braided my hair yesterday, guys, but I didn't braid it all the way on this end, and as you could tell. But whatever. Y'all, it's always something. Y'all hear me say that lately. It's always something. As you may or may not know, over the weekend on Saturday, my car was stolen. Got it back. Whoever stole it either still has the keys or threw away the keys. I don't know. But I had a spare key. Thank God I was able to find it. Now I have to get, call management today and let them know so we could try to get new keys made. But also, when Lavelle got up to go to work this morning, the car was on the flat. The back tire was on the flat, which probably happened when they took the car, we found it, in the alley. Lavelle said they jetted down the alley, which is why we went down the alley, hoping to find the vehicle. And sure enough, we did. We drove down and then around, down one alley, down the street, and then around the next alley, which is where it was. Like, they went like that. But obviously, maybe they ran over glass. I honestly don't know what was done, but it's on a flat. And I think it's more like a slow leak, maybe, because Jeremiah noticed yesterday that it might be on the flat, but it was hard to tell for sure. And the fact that Lavelle was able to drive it so that he can go and put some air in the tire for now means that it may just be a slow leak. I'm not sure. But hopefully he'll be able to take care of that when he's off work or whatever. I don't know. It's just so frustrating. Like, I still trust God. I still believe that greatness is yet to come. Better days are right around the corner. I believe that it's darkest before dawn. I've been up throughout the night off and on, unable to sleep. The last time I woke up, it was 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be so tired in the morning. And I am a little bit, but not as much as I have been. My eyes are open better. I feel a little bit better. I have a slight headache. My voice comes and goes. But, hey, I'm better than I was. I'm grateful for that. I actually got a little chilly this morning, so I shut the window. I burned my tongue on my coffee. I didn't realize it was as hot as it was. It's very, very, very good, but very, very hot still. I'm trying to let it sit for a little bit. So yeah, I've been up pretty early. It's 7 o'clock now. I've been up way early, laying here watching Boondocks. I've been going between watching Joyce Meyer, watching Boondocks, different nomads, van life people and whatnot throughout the night. Nothing particular. Yeah. I did get hungry last night, or actually I think I just ate just because, and I ended up warming up some spaghetti. I added some barbecue sauce to it, a little bit of hot sauce to it. It was really good. So I had that. I think that was about 12 o'clock. 12:50 something. I said 1, but yeah, you round it off. I had a weird dream, guys, and when I got up this morning, to wash up and everything, because I took a bath last night, so I got up this morning, washed my face, brushed my teeth, took the braided back down, and then washed a few dishes that was in there from making my spaghetti, warming up spaghetti last night. So during that time, I was trying to remember the dream because I had just had it, and it was weird. And I think it may have been because I was thinking about the picture Wednesday on Netflix, which was pretty good. And so the boy that she did choose or did like was the one who ended up being the monster, right? And so I think I had thought back on that particular episode, that particular scene, and in doing that, I think that triggered the weird dream that I had. Because in the dream there, was a guy, trying to listen out for the car. But yeah, in the dream there was a guy who I guess was the same, like was a monster, and was being controlled by someone else, but fell for a girl. Now in the picture, even though he fell for the girl, he still stayed on the side of the bad person, right? You would think that falling for this girl would, hold on guys, I heard a car that sounded like it may have been mine, but it was not. I'm just so kind of worried and just over it all, y'all. I'm just over it. Anyway, as I was saying, you would think by him falling for her, he would, change, but he did not, which makes me think that maybe he didn't really fall for her, that maybe he was just, playing his role, right, getting her to fall for him. But in my dream, the guy fell for the girl, she fell for him, she accepted him for who he was, and he wanted to do and be better. He didn't want to be, bad. And so they were trying to get away, but it was somebody else. I don't know if it was a friend or not, but there was someone else there, and it was another guy. I don't know if it was his friend or her friend, but they were trying to help him get away. They were trying to get away and just be normal for the most part. And the person that he was working for was trying to stop him, basically. So they were trying to get away. Also in the dream, I think it started off though, there was some sort of competition. There were, I think, 3 groups. And I think there were maybe 4 people in each group. And it was either 3 or 4 groups, I forget. And there was some competition, like talent show type of competition, and some were going to be singing, some were doing acrobatic things or whatever. And one of the groups, the girls, like they were jealous, like I don't know, they didn't want one girl to win or anything, to shine in no kind of way. And so they were really doing the best that they could to sabotage. And I don't know what that was about, but they, and the young girl that they were trying to sabotage, she just was, I guess she was friends with them, or that, I guess, I don't know what happened, if she was friends and ended up getting put in a different group, and because of that they were mad because they knew that she had potential. I'm not sure how that went or why, just that they just did not want her to win. So a lot was going on there in that dream in regards to that, them practicing the different groups, the groups trying to sabotage each other, da 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 da. So I don't know, that's all I remember about that dream. And that's when I went off into the other dream. And I think what pushed me off into the other one was one of the girls in the team was doing some kind of acrobatic thing, like when you go to the circus and they walk in a tightrope type of thing. It was something like that. And because I said that the other girls' groups were sabotaging everything, so I don't know what they did, but the girl was falling. I don't know if there was something to catch her, I don't know. I just know that she was falling, and that's when I woke up. Well, it wasn't that I woke up, but that's when I ended up in the other dream. I don't know, it was weird, but so the guy was trying to go back to the house to get some things so that they all could, so they could leave, run away or whatever. And as he was going in the house, the person that was controlling him or whatever that he was working for, her brother was there. I think it was her brother or her son. And he saw dude as he was going in, like he was coming out as dude was trying to go in. And so he didn't know if dude knew what was going on or not. So he had to kind of, I just came to get something, type of thing. And so the fact that the boy let him by and didn't pay no never mind to it meant he was not aware as to what was going on as of yet. But he had suspicions because he didn't come by himself. He came with me. In the dream, it was me, the other girl, and someone else. And they decided to wait outside. So he thought that was weird, right? So instead of the guy leaving, he hung around. And in doing that, he overheard the conversation of the girl. I guess that was me and the guy. And then he knew, they're trying to get away. So then he pulls the gun out and kind of, holds everybody, hostage until she gets there, being the mother or the one who, was controlling the guy. And that's when I woke up. So I don't know, that's when I actually woke up, got up and started, washing those dishes and getting myself together for the day. Yeah. So it's really weird. Don't really know the meaning behind it or anything. It's just chaotic, kind of like my life right now, just all over the place. Chaotic all over the place. And I'm sorry, y'all, I keep messing with my hair. That is so annoying to me when I watch people and they constantly messing with their hair. It's just that this little bent piece is very annoying. But yeah, guys, I'm glad I'm feeling a lot better than what I've been feeling, and I'm still tired, as you can see, but better. I'm not as tired as I've been, but I will be happy, you guys, when things are, I won't say back to normal, but are better than normal. These different trials, these different things that keep happening, these different situations are just so so beyond stressful right now, because it just is, when you're a person that's check to check basically, and that's me. There's no room for error. There's no room for mix up or mistakes. There's no room for anything to go wrong, to go left, we know that may happen, but right now I can't afford for anything extra to happen. And that is exactly what has been going on all weekend up until this very morning. It's frustrating. I think I'll give it another 10 minutes and I'll see if he made it to work. Coffee is really good. I'm just trying not to burn myself again. It's cooled off tremendously. So anyway, guys, I'm already waiting for this week to be over. I'm hoping that they review the lease and, things are fine and we can go ahead and renew it, no issues. I signed all the documents. We did everything we were supposed to do document-wise, on Wednesday, of course, rent. Unfortunately, with the way things are, I won't be able to do anything other than that. And even that's iffy. So, it's just situations like that. And it's only because, like I said, they stopped overtime, 1, 2, just some other things kept happening here toward the last couple of months. Just some things just kept happening. And, like I said, when you're check to check, anything extra happen, it can and will and does throw you off. It does put you back. It sets you back because you have to attend. You have to tend to it, and in doing so, you have to take from Peter to give to Paul. You know what I'm saying? But now you gotta make up what you gotta give to Paul, and So it's a lot. And a lot of you definitely understand exactly what I'm talking about. And for those of you who do not, hopefully you never will. But yeah, it happens. It's a lot, and it's frustrating. It's stressful. It's aggravating. But at the same time, I trust God. It's scary. Yes, I do get a bit nervous. I am a bit nervous because it's like, I don't need anything else to happen, And when I log into work, I need to do that, I don't need to have my mind all over the place worried about this and stressed about that, And I don't want my mind to be all over the place, Work or no work. I just don't want for my brain to be pulled in each and every direction trying to figure things out, especially when I know God already has me. You know what I'm saying? It's already done. It's already done. It's already done. I can't remember none of the words to that song except it's already done, because that's the most important part of the song I need to remember. It's already done. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you're going through, I cannot remember none of the words. No matter how hard I try to think of it, I can't. I just remember it's already done. It's already done. That's it. That's all. But it is. It really is. I know that I'm going to be looking back on all of this stuff and thinking, man, don't want to go back. Reminding myself what not to do, And sometimes I have to constantly remind myself because it's so easy for me to get sidetracked. It's so easy because I'm always wanting and trying my best to help and do, and in doing that, sometimes it cripples myself, But I believe that Jesus, my Heavenly Father, is my crutch. So if I do get a little crippled in one leg or one arm or one eye, he'll be able to see for me. He'll be able to step in, and provide what I'm lacking or missing. Joyce was talking about something yesterday about how God said ask, seek, knock, right? And she said, it took her years of asking before her prayer was answered, her request was answered. And sometimes it's not always what we ask for isn't always given to us right then and there, because it may not be when God wants. You're not ready for it. 1, 2. God already answered the prayer. He already sent the angel to do what it was that you needed. But on the way here, just an example, the devil stepped in and had somebody, a demon or whatever, battling that angel. You know what I'm saying? Slowing that angel up. And it just turned out that particular demon was a little bit stronger than that particular angel. So God had to send another angel. So, she said, she was like, sometimes, just like with kids, your child will keep asking. And, you be like, oh, this child gonna bug me to death. Let me go and do this, And so, it's so many different reasons why God answered your prayer right away, but there's so many different reasons why you may not have received that answer when you were expecting it. You know what I'm saying? But it comes. God is always right on time. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason for everything. There's a reason for every what we feel delay. Oh, my po tongue. As my grandmother would say, boint. I bointed. Oh, I miss her so much. Oh my gosh. It's hard to believe that they're gone, It really is. When you lose people, it's just so hard, to believe. Even after years have passed, it's like, wow, it's moments when you're like, you feel like they're still around, or you hear their voices, or you know what they're about to say, Even with your animals, like Shane, like every now and then, I swear I hear Shane. I really do. I really miss that dog. That's the first dog I've had from born, young to old, like from puppy on up to old man, First one. And I don't ever want to experience that again. Like, oftentimes I think about wanting another dog or something, but I just can't go through that type of loss again. I cannot go through that ever. Like, even when, he was getting, as he was getting sicker and older and legs weren't working like they were supposed to, I kept thinking, if he dies, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to, do I bury him? Where do I, all these questions was going on in my head. I never thought I would have to take him to get put down, That's not something never thought about. I don't ever remember thinking about. And then to actually have to do it, and the way I had to do it was just horrible for me. And I don't want to be selfish. Like my grandmother, I was quite selfish. I didn't want her to go to hospice. I didn't want none of that. I wasn't ready to lose her, and I wasn't ready for him to go. If I could have brought him with, I would have. But then that would have made me a selfish person, because he was having such a hard time with the stairs from where we were. He would have never been able to handle these stairs. And that just would have been horrible for him, and for me. So, yeah, I did the best thing for him, and he was ready. He was tired, and in his own way, he was letting me know it was okay. It was tough, but he was letting me know it's okay, But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. I want to wish you guys a wonderful Monday morning. It's 7:36. I think I'm gonna sit here a little bit and turn off the lights and just meditate. And then about 8, well, I'll finish editing videos, and then about 8, I'll go ahead and start getting ready to work, signing in and everything. Yeah, expecting great things, guys, and I hope you are too. In spite of everything, I'm expecting great things. And yeah, happy Monday, guys. Talk to you later, okay?